All right, Walter, thank you. Let's go ahead and get you now to Mr. Brad Wills in the kitchen for Food is Medicine.
All right, everybody, on this week's edition of Food is Medicine, we are here today to free you from calorie counting by learning that it's the quality of your calories, not the quantity, that counts. Christa Orecchio, clinical nutritionist and founder of thewholejourney.com, is here with more. Good morning, Christa.
Good morning.
It is the quality, not the quantity.
Yeah.
Not the quantity.
Quality over quantity. How many people do you know, Brad, who count calories?
I know a lot of people that do.
Yeah. And they're doing all these programs, and they're not free from it. They're always on a diet. And if we can start to learn that it's the quality of our calories and a quality food movement, we can shift our health, solve the diabetes epidemic, and have this freedom around food where we can have balanced weight without counting calories.
Doesn't that take away from it sometimes if you're spending so much energy and time counting the calories and then focusing on what the real calories and the important calories should be? It's a lot of focus that you shouldn't be focusing on, right? When you're counting calories like that?
It's a fear-based way where we're afraid of food, but food is nourishing and we shouldn't be afraid of it. So that's why I brought 13 foods and I portioned them out. So all of these different foods, this is 200 calories because I want to show you, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's start over here with
and
a
I asked you a minute ago, I said, is this wine? Yeah, no, this is soda bubbling right there.
So that's about a can and a half of soda. That's 200 calories.
Just that right there.
That's 200 empty calories, right? Or let's say this entire thing of broccoli is 200 calories. You're going to feel completely different whether you consume this 200 calories or that. So it's not about the calories. It's about the quality.
Quality. Because this is not the quality we want right here. We want something like this. We want to throw a green in there.
You want to throw a green in, but look at this here. So we have an apple and 2 nectarines. You just learned what nectarines were.
Yes.
Okay, so you can have all that fiber and all that nutrition for 200 calories, or you could just have a handful of dried fruit.
2 nectarines and an apple, that's it, and that's 200 calories
and
right
that's
there.
200 calories. But if you were to have just the dried fruit, you're getting a lot more sugar, you're not getting the fiber, you're not getting the water, you're not going to feel as full, and then you know what you're going to probably want to go have that afterwards.
Right,
or a bagel.
This
Everybody
is the
in the
newsroom
classic.
just had this morning.
I know
it's not the best, but every once in a while it's not bad. But if you're counting this all the time and you're doing this all the time, that's not good. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm just talking about whatever you do on a daily basis creates your habits, and that creates your health. So a lot of people do this for breakfast, right? This is about 18 ounces of orange juice and then a bagel, and that's starting your day with sugar, 400 calories of sugar. Wow. You could have an entire avocado for that. It'll keep you full, right? And all of these crackers, it's the same amount of calories.
Get out of here.
Keep you full and satiated for 4 hours.
That's incredible because you think about this too. A lot of people add in the cream cheese, and you're throwing in more calories in there, I'm sure, and not the best of calories. But this is amazing right here. This can add up to 200 calories.
Look how much celery or carrots you can have. So it's really about quality over quantity. This is 2/3 of a protein bar, and if we can start to shift this, then we can start to shift our health epidemic. And then people have this freedom around food where they're not doing math at the dinner table. They're just enjoying their meal and everything in moderation.
So let's talk about what this is. Ginger, is this candy right here? What is it?
Yeah, so you can eat all those candies. Those are hard candies for 200 calories. But then how are you going to feel after, right? If you have 200 calories like that.
Right.
And
Not
then
very good.
black beans, you probably feel a lot better and a lot more full.
And tell me about the beans, different kinds of beans. There's pinto, there's black, and of course the refried beans. Those are a whole other thing. But the difference between the black and the pinto beans, I mean, is that?
Yeah, so black beans are really high in magnesium, which is a mineral that nourishes our nervous system. And pinto beans are fine too. They're high in fiber. I just recommend staying away from kidney beans because no one can digest them.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said that because some restaurants, Chipotle gives you the opportunity to use black or pinto beans, and I always, which one's going to be better for me? So
choose
if I
the
want
black
to,
beans.
black beans. Okay,
you got
good.
it. Yeah.
You cleared that all up. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
This is interesting to see what everything equals out. We love the fact that you broke it down like that. But if there's one in particular on here that you really want to focus on, is there one in particular, or just try and stay away from stuff like this?
Well, I really just want to drive home the point that if you consume 200 calories of this stuff, you're going to likely eat an additional 300 to 400 more empty calories throughout the day. And so just focus on getting enough fat. Don't be afraid of fat because it will give you satiety and you'll feel better.
Satiety. satiety. Is that how you say it? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
satiety.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll help you feel full. That's
Feel
what I'm
full.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to notice the health benefits if you do try and do a little healthier when you're doing the calorie counting?
Yeah, it's all according to how you feel. Who wouldn't like to have more energy, more mental clarity, less mental fog, and better moods? You have calories like this, you're going to be tired and depressed. You have calories like this, you're going to be happy and energetic.
And there's something about when you do, if you do decide to eat something like this, I know for me, if I throw down an apple, a nectarine, or something like this, you do, I don't know if subconsciously you feel better because you're putting that food in your body.
I don't think it's subconscious. It's about adding vitamins, minerals, amino acids, things the body needs to function well versus taking those away, right? It's giving the body, you can either give it toxins and a burden and then make it struggle through something, or you can help it out.
Because I know if I'm drinking something like this, I don't feel so good. I know when I put it down, I know it tastes good, but then in the long run, you know it's not good. Thank you so much. This is all awesome.
Of course.
You broke it all down perfectly. All right, Christa offers online coaching on our website, thewholejourney.com. We posted a link on our website. That is fox5sandiego.com. All you have to do is take your carrot. Just take your carrot and click on the Xenon tab. Guys, I'll throw it back to you.
And then eat 21 carrots.
And then eat 21. All right.
Brad, thank you.